Hello, I'm Ajay from Canonic's engineering team. In this video, we will learn how to build a full-stack multi-inventory management app with Canonic. We'll start with building the required backend first. Let's create a data source table for the products. We're going to need all the CRUD endpoints for this table. Now we're going to need a way to get unique items from the inventories. For example, product that exists in Canonic inventory but does not exist in Shopify inventory or vice versa. Let's first fetch the products from Shopify. We can use Canonic Shopify integration for that. We will use the retrieve a list of products operation here. Now let's write first output webhook that will give us Shopify exclusive products. We will write the second output webhook to get Canonic inventory exclusive products. And the third output webhook to get mutually inclusive products. For now, we are done with the backend setup. We can jump into the front-end builder. We will create an inventory dashboard page. We will create a card component to display the number of products each inventory has. We can duplicate it to get the identical layout. We will configure each card component accordingly. Let's group them together and make them align to the top of the page. Let's drag and configure a table component to display the list of products in Canonic inventory. Also, let's create another to display the list of products in Shopify inventory. Let's create a one entry in Canonic CMS so we could have some data to work with. Let's drag and configure another table to display products that are in both Shopify and Canonic inventories. We will now create a model component. We will drag some UI components to display Shopify product information. We will configure models OK text to sync with canonic inventory. We will add a handler that will execute a create product workflow. We will provide all the required input. Now we need to refresh the table component to show the updated record. We will also add an alert to show the synchronization status. We can duplicate this same model to interact with Canonic's inventory data. All we have to do here is change the dynamic values according to Canonic's data source structure. To configure OK text of the model to sync with Shopify, we need to create a workflow to add a product on Shopify. We have to configure the required field on API node so we can use those values to set the data dynamically. Now we can use this workflow to trigger the handler of sync with Shopify button. We will pass the data from the components. We can keep the rest of the handler flow as is with minor adjustments. We are also going to need a way to unsync product from Shopify. We will create a workflow to delete a product from Shopify. We will set up the API node to have ID as an input. Now this table needs to be configured to open the respective model whenever user clicks on a row. We will again duplicate the model to set up the way to unsync. In here, we will add two buttons, one to unsync from Canonic and one to unsync from Shopify. We will configure each button's handler to trigger the respective delete workflow and refresh the components, also show the alert. We also have to disable these buttons after they have been triggered to prevent a duplicate request from being sent. And we will do the final UI adjustment to these components. With this, we have built a super powerful inventory management system using Canonic's awesomeness.